The three challenges in the complete reward landscape emanate from three things to personalize. So I think the first challenge is that you want to personalize the complete reward offering, be it compensation, be it benefits, to each individual. Because of the sheer number of individuals in an organization, it gets very difficult to personalize right to the last level of the employee. Though it's possible now with technology, I always treating your employees just like you would treat or manage your customer. So when you can personalize offerings to a customer, you should be able to personalize to the employee. Second is to personalize for the objectives of a certain department. So it doesn't change employee to employee only, it also now changes because the department as a whole has a certain objective to meet, and it could be a geography, so it could be a country, it could be a department. You again need to personalize for what objective they're trying to meet. And the third challenge comes in, there's so much noise for the business leader or the HR leader in the market that you won't know if you're on the right track. So there's so many best practices out in the market. How do I personalize what best practice suits me as an organization for the culture that we have? So it's very important to partner or to look for expertise where you could have capabilities and infrastructure of a partner or a third party, but they relate to your organization, your culture, the stage of progress that your organization is making.
What is challenging in the rewards landscape is again as I said, if you're talking about innovation, how do you get more innovative? What do you do in innovation? Do you depend upon just the market data? Do you just look at the benchmarking report externally and just focus on designing your benefits based on that? Or do you look at internal information? Something that we've always seen, and we've seen that, encouragingly more now, is companies being very comfortable going and asking employee perspectives, which used to be something that they used to be a bit wary of in the past, but that is changing. So employee survey or employee perspective is one way is employee surveys or focus group discussions. Another way where there's a lot of latent hidden data, which is not something which is very, very open for people to use, is analytics around utilization of some of the benefits that they're talking about, especially voluntary benefits. So what is the level of utilization you're talking about? What is the way in which you can do some kind of better analysis? So that's something that companies are realizing, that they need to go beyond just the market benchmark and employee surveys, etc.
I think one of the biggest challenges is, how do you balance the organization's focus on cost with the employees' focus on wanting more all the time? What is that, that's going to keep the employee satisfied and happy? It never seems to be enough, right? Whatever one gives, it never seems to be enough. So what is it that it takes to keep our employees? But at the same time, the leadership has a right to ask, so what's the benefit? Why should I invest in XYZ program in the organization? Can we, to Preeti's point, go beyond market benchmarks and do a fair amount of analytics internally to determine the ROI of our rewards programs? And I think our data and systems today are not geared towards that. And beyond data and systems, I think our thinking is not geared towards that. So I think that's the biggest challenge in rewards.
The business challenge, especially in hospitality industry, is attrition, because across industry it is 50% plus, and when you hire freshers, they leave. So then what we thought, we can't focus on 100% manpower. We decided to focus on our high potential and super high achievers. So we identified close to 35% of manpower as in high pot and SHS. So we are, running all career development programs for them. And it is working fine, and we are targeting that their attrition level should not go beyond 10%. And I'm proud to say we are currently achieving that.